Well, good morning, everybody. It's 10 o'clock. I'll call this meeting to order. And as council will notice, the flag is in the center of the room this morning for something we're going to try something a little different here so that everyone can face the flag. It has concerned me for a little while that probably the representatives on this side of the room can't even see the flag when we're all standing up. So we're going to put the flag in the center of the room and we're going to sing "O Canada" this morning towards the center. So let's do that.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Madam Clerk, would you take the roll, please?
Councillor Mackey.
Present.
Councillor McKay.
Here.
Councillor Carlton. Councillor Pringle. Councillor McQueen. Councillor Nielsen.
Here.
Councillor Patterson. Councillor Dickert. Councillor Kentner. Councillor Keaveney. Councillor Body. Councillor Gregg. Warden Milne.
Present.
Councillor Dolbreen. Councillor Matrosovs. Councillor Bourdignon. Councillor
Present.
Bonaparte is in attendance. Councillor Eccles. Councillor Hutchinson. We have all members participating today.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. And before we begin, I want to respectfully acknowledge that we are gathering on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe Nation, the people of the Three Fires known as Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi nations. And further, we give thanks to the Chippewas of Saugeen and the Chippewas of Nawash, known collectively as the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation, as the traditional keepers of these lands and waters. We are dedicated to honoring Indigenous history and culture and committed to moving forward in the spirit of truth, reconciliation, and friendship with all First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people. Is there any declaration of interest related to any item on today's agenda? Not seeing one. If one arises, you can declare it at that time. We have a couple sets of minutes there from our council meeting and committee of the whole meeting of February 22nd. Would someone please move adoption of those minutes? Councillor Mackey and Councillor Eccles. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. We have no closed meeting matters. We have a report here, the minutes of the Grey Bruce Public Health from November 4th. Someone care to move receive of those minutes? Councillor Carlton, second by Councillor Hutchison. And the good Dr. Era is online. Dr. Era, good morning. There he is. If you'd like to make some comments, by all means, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, Council. The highlight from the update from recent meetings is 3 items. One of them is related to strengthening public health and specifically the voluntary measures. The Board of Health in its most recent meeting approved the Executive Committee's recommendation to reach out formally to the neighboring health unit, the 3 health unit that has land border with Grey Bruce, to explore their potential position on the merger with Grey Bruce. And in the same item, the board directed to reach out to the ministry and request more information and presentation to to the board on the merger potential and the future of it. At this point, it is voluntary merger, but there could be different stages that are non-voluntary. The second item is related to the board approving the budget for 2024 with 1% increase to the municipal contribution to match the 1% increase from the ministry's contribution. And the final item is just an update about the measles situation in the province. There has been a number of cases and transmission related to travel, mostly people who arrived with measles, but due to the lower than usual coverage of vaccine for measles, we have seen number of events of transmission. In Grey Bruce, there has not been an active case. Nevertheless, our team has been following up with people who are exposed to cases in other parts of the province, but at this point, there's no active case in Grey Bruce. That's my update, Mr. Chair. Open to questions as always.
Thank you, sir. Are there any questions for Dr. Aaron? Not seeing any. Thank you very much, Doctor, for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. All those in favor of receiving the minutes? That is carried. Thank you very much. We have one bylaw here regarding the budget tax policy. Bylaw to establish tax policy and levy taxes for upper tier purposes for the year 2024. So it's someone care to move that, please? Councillor Dickert and Councillor Pringle. Councillor Greg.
Thanks, Warden Milne, just for the opportunity to speak to this. Just procedurally is my question here today. I don't have a problem with the bylaw itself. However, we originally had a deputation on the tax policy by Peter Freese start of February. And procedurally, one cannot enter into a debate with a individual making the deputation. We didn't actually have a formal recommendation or a report as part of that. So I was surprised just to see the bylaw already before council here today, being that we did not have that intermediate report to go from the deputation to the recommendation to the subsequent bylaw as per council direction. So like I say, this year, I don't have a problem with the tax, the levy rates within it. But I did certainly have that question as to how we got here, going from a deputation to right to the bylaw.
I'll ask CEO Wingrove to respond to that, please.
Thanks very much, Councillor Greg. We have engaged with what was formerly MTE, but Peter Freese to provide his very in-depth expertise on the matters of tax policy for this council and for senior staff for a number of years. I apologize to everyone if the intent of having him present that information to council was not clear. Certainly, I think we spent an extended period of time with Peter and his presentation, and much more than what we would do. It's just a simple delegation. But this is certainly something that we're going to think about with the Budget and Finance Committee and going forward. If we want to handle this a little bit differently in the future, we can certainly do that, and we'll make sure that that gets covered as part of the whole budget and finance process in the future. So thank you for those comments.
Thank you, Kim. Any other questions? Councillor Eccles.
When it comes time to vote, I would request a recorded vote on this, please.
Sure. Any further comments, questions? Okay, Madam Clerk, will you take the poll, please?
Councillor Mackey,
In favor.
Councillor Mackey is in favor. Councillor McKay,
In favor.
Counselor McKay in favor, Counselor Carlton. In favor. Counselor Carlton in favor, Counselor Pringle. Counselor Pringle in favor, Counselor McQueen. Counselor McQueen in favor, Counselor Nielsen.
In favor?
Counselor Nielsen in favor, Counselor Patterson. Counselor Patterson in favor, Counselor Dickert. Counselor Dickert in favor, Counselor Kentner. Counselor Kentner's in favor, Counselor Keaveney. Counselor Keaveney is in favor, Counselor Body. Counselor Body in favor, Counselor Gregg. Counselor Gregg in favor, Warden Milne.
In favor.
Warden Milne is in favor, Counselor Dobreen. Counselor Dobreen in favor, Counselor Matrosovs. Counselor Matrosovs in favor, Counselor Bordignon.
In favor.
Counselor Bordignon in favor, Counselor Eccles. Counselor Eccles in favor, Counselor Hutchinson. Counselor Hutchinson in favor. That bylaw has carried 96-0.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. The next bylaw and the final one is the confirming bylaw to confirm all actions and proceedings of this council. Counselor Patterson moves, Counselor Jabreen seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you very much. News and celebrations. Who would like to go? Counselor Keaveney, please.
Thank you, Mr. Warden, and I just wanted to take a brief second to thank you for attending our sesquicentennial 150th anniversary kickoff on Sunday. No, your very thoughtful message was appreciated. You've done a lot of research on me to prepare your greetings, and that was greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, Shirley. And I'd be lying if I didn't say I had some help, which I did. But thank you for the kind comments nonetheless. Anyone else? Counselor McQueen.
Well, thank you, Mr. Warden and County Council. Just a reminder that in a few days, St. Patty's Day will be celebrated. And I had to go all the way to Ireland to get socks that match my tie. So happy St. Patty's Day.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Oh. CO Wingrove.
Well, good morning again, County Council. And this morning, I would like to celebrate a very special member of the Grey County team. Sandra Shipley, our Human Resources Manager, has been an invaluable asset to Grey County for 30 years and is retiring at the end of the month. Where are you, Sam? Come on up here. In her role, Sam has played a critical role in supporting this organization and its people through changes large and small. Her knowledge and expertise of all of the technical aspects of HR management, payroll, pensions, WSIB is unsurpassed. Sam is magically able to instantly recall not only the details of all of our current collective agreements, but the previous ones and why they changed. The new HR information management system has a very high standard to meet. On behalf of all of us, Sam, thank you for 30 wonderful years, for your tireless commitment to doing the best for Grey County. We owe you a tremendous amount of thanks and you will be missed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
I just want to say I'll just do this. There we go. I would just like to say I'm very thankful for my career at Grey. I started in June of 1993, just before the social contract legislation had passed. 26 members of council then and not even 300 employees. So we've grown significantly over that time. And I'm very thankful for the way I've been allowed to progress in my career and all the friends and family I've got here at Grey County, and I'll certainly take all that friendship with me. So I thank you very much.
Thank you, Sam, and I just wanted to add my personal thanks to you as well. You've done a tremendous job here and we'll miss you. Thank you. Okay, motion to adjourn. Oh, Counselor DeBreen, did you have something? Motion to adjourn from the council meeting? Thank you. Seconder? Counselor McQueen, all those in favor? That is carried. Okay. Just move over to the committee of the whole.